Fuck it. I don't have an intro made, so let's just do some wannabe gangster shit real quick. Fuck it. Let's go.
Welcome to Nahh B, covering sports of all sorts. If there's any breaking news, you know we got the report. Our one and only goal is to make this your podcast resort. Get you your favorite team updates, both on and off of the court. Breaking down everything, NFL, NBA, MMA. Not much a soccer fan, but might even cover Team USA. Is KD leaving Golden State? Is Jordan really the GOAT? Is LeBron comfortable in LA? We'll keep the team afloat. If GSP fights Khabib, will he fight him toe to toe? And a Wilder Fury rematch, who's always gonna go? We'll cover everything and anything you wanna know. Whatever it may be, we'll break it all down on the show.
Cool. You don't mind if I'm driving around?
No, you good. You good. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Nahh B podcast. Today I have another fighter interview segment for you. My guest for today, he is making a second appearance on my show, which I greatly appreciate. My man Curtis Blaydes, the number 3 ranked heavyweight in the UFC. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Everything's good, man. How's everything though since your last fight? Healthy? Any injuries or anything like that?
Nope. I just got back in the gym earlier this week. I'm healthy, ready to go.
Cool. So talking about your last fight, you did the one thing that damn near nobody expected you to do, which was finish the man on the fucking feet. Where the fuck did that come from?
I mean, I've always been saying the strike has always been there. I never had someone with Junior's amazing takedown defense. You guys should all thank him for that, because had I gotten the takedown, then that doesn't happen, and everyone still thinks I have no hands. So I guess it worked out for me. But I really did want the takedown. That's always going to be my preference, because it's just, you can't hit me when you're on your butt. I'm way more comfortable on the ground.
I got you. While I was watching the fight though, when you landed that first jab straight right, I noticed that Junior's, like, his reaction time wasn't there. Did you notice that too? And that's when you was like, fuck it.
Yeah, I noticed he wasn't able to hit me, and I was hitting him. I was like, maybe I'm just that much faster than he is. Like, I think that's just what it was. He was a little stuck in the mud because he was worried about the takedown. And that's gonna happen to a lot of guys. Like, it's gonna, my style is gonna make a lot of guys look slow when they may not really be slow. But you have to plant that back leg because you know I'm gonna shoot.
Of course. So his takedown defense has always been pretty good, as we always known. But when you were fighting him, did he seem like a lot more stronger than you originally expected?
No. He just had his technique was on point. Every time I get in deep, before I could put my head where I wanted it to be, he started dragging up on my armpits. He'd reach over with the overhook. He would, like, drag me up. And that's pretty good defense. And he would use the cage to catch his balance and then explode away. And it was just, like I said, he's amazing. So
I got you. So in a perfect world, obviously, other than the title shot, who would you like to fight next?
Jorginho, because that would mean that he beat Ngannou. Because in a perfect world, Jorginho beats Ngannou. DC versus Stipe happens in May. I fight Jorginho in July, and then I get the winner of DC versus Stipe in, like, October-ish. That's the perfect world. But
I got you.
Chances aren't that high of that happening, so my backup plan would be Derrick Lewis, or just wait. I don't know. It depends on what my management and my coaches and but if we do come to the conclusion that Derrick Lewis is the best option, I still feel like that's just a paycheck right there.
Gotcha. With the talks of Derrick Lewis being a possibility. What were your thoughts on his fight against Latifi this past weekend, and what would you grade his performance?
Same as always. He scrapes by. He does some fancy. He he's throwing these ugly flying knees that everyone sees from a mile away. But the casuals love it. They're like, oh my god, do you see him jumping? And then he throws that ugly snap lead leg kick that everyone always blocks. And he hucks those ugly overhands. And Latifi's not a striker. His footwork was trash. He backs himself up on the cage. He eats a couple big strikes, and then he's able. One thing though, he's able to get the takedown. I'm way better at MMA wrestling than Latifi. I know Latifi's in like a Olympic freestyle or Greco medalist, but
Hmm.
in MMA wrestling, I'm better at than he is.
Mm.
And if he can get takedowns, I know I can get takedowns. And he held Derrick down for 9 minutes. I won't need that long to bust him up.
Mm. Did you think that he won that fight?
No, because all he did was hold him down. You gotta do more than that, and that's coming from me. You gotta need.
Oh, so no. So you do think Derrick won?
Yeah, Derrick
Oh,
won,
okay, okay,
but
gotcha,
he's scraped by.
gotcha,
He's
gotcha,
scraped
gotcha,
by.
gotcha. So I pretty much know how you feel about it already, but for the people who don't know, what are your thoughts on the John Jones and Reyes fight?
Thought Dom won, like you said, rounds 1 through 3.
Hmm.
I give John rounds 4 and 5. I'm tired of hearing about this octagon control. That wasn't octagon control. That was him walking into shots.
Yeah.
Dom's being smart. Why would he pressure the guy with the longer reach? The guy who has the better clinch game. Like
Mm.
Dom's a realist. John Jones might have arguably the best inside elbows and all that crazy clinch game. He might be the best ever. So why would he engage in that?
Right.
You draw him into what you want to do. You move in with the lateral angles. You're creating angles. You're creating shots and opening. That's not octagon control. That's one guy being tough and just walking into shot after shot after shot.
Hmm.
And then, I'll give it to John Jones. He had enough gas in the tank to really emphasize his victories in the 4th and 5th rounds. And I'm not going to lie, I was shocked that they didn't give it to Dom. When I heard 49-46, I was like, okay, there's no way that's going to John Jones. So I just knew, and I was wrong. So I was a sad night for me, just because I feel like Dom, he should have been rewarded. You go in there, you put on a display like that, you stick to the game plan. Well, a lot of guys would panic. You know why he was moving like that? Because when you don't move, John Jones starts getting off those rangy obliques, those rangy heaps, and he starts picking you apart. And by the time you realize, oh shit, I should move, your legs are already immobilized.
Yep.
Dom was smart enough to not let it get to that point. But casuals and idiots, they don't understand.
Nope.
Real.
Like they really think a motherfucker just gonna stand in front of John and just be stationary. You know what I mean?
That's not how you beat John Jones. If I fought John Jones, I'm not gonna stand. Well, maybe I will. I got the power. But honestly, hey, if I was Dom, I would have used the same game plan. I would have gone backwards and tried to draw him into exchanges when I wanted to, instead of letting John Jones be the aggressor and him getting to start the exchanges. That's how you beat him.
Of course. Yeah, I think the main 3 ways to beat him is, be on your bike, stop the takedowns, and
avoid
just
the clinch.
outstrike them. Yeah, and just outstrike them. Do not get backed up against the cage, of course.
Yeah.
And that's what happened, you know what I mean? And John is, everybody knows he just throws one big strike at a time pretty much.
Yeah.
And every time he threw that one strike, Dom was throwing his 3 strikes at a time, you know what I mean? Yeah, and fucking people don't see that shit, and it fucking irks the fuck out of me, man.
You know what irks me is people bring up, the striking percentage. They're like, well, John, he threw a lot less, but he landed a higher percentage. Like, you know why he threw a lot less? Because he was coasting until the fourth and the fifth. People say Dom hook off the fourth and the fifth rounds. That's because you see the volume. He put in the 1 through 3 to make sure he won those rounds. The volume he put up, you can't do that volume for 5 rounds. Obviously, John didn't do it either. Right. John, he threw way less punches for a reason. So
yeah, it don't make no damn sense, man. But
that gets me heated.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. How do you feel about the it obviously it's not a fucking written rule, so it's an unwritten rule and myth
I know exactly what you're saying. It's dumb.
Beating the champ.
It's dumb.
You gotta.
It's dumb. If you lose that night, even by this much, you lose. That's like saying we're in a game, a dodgeball, and you won the last game, but now it's down to me and you, and I barely hit you. But
that's
I hit you.
Right.
But
that's
I hit you. So it's a game. I don't have to hit you in the face to beat you, do I?
Right.
No, I can scrape your kneecap. I won. That's how it's supposed to be. So it's like people want you to headshot him. He's the GOAT. Nobody's ever going to just like go out there and destroy him. That means he just keeps the belt. As long as he barely loses, he keeps the belt. I don't like that.
It's fucking bullshit. They actually put up the scorecards of the fight with him and Gus, the first fight, and it's literally the exact
same.
And one of the judges were the exact same too. But one of the judges that gave it 49-46 in the first one, he was like, nah, I ain't doing that this time.
Yo, I really went with the judges. I like what Holloway brought up, like that open scorebooks. I like that. That's the way to go.
Do you think the UFC would actually do it though? I see that they're trying with Invicta, but of course they're gonna try with Invicta. But you think that would actually, play out?
The UFC is its own entity. They do what the fuck they want to do. So, no, I don't know. You have to give them a reason. You have to incentivize that type of decision. Like with the NFL and the Art Rooney rule. You have to interview people. You have to, like, make it a rule. But I'm like, who's going to be the governing body to tell the UFC what to do?
Right.
I don't know.
It's a fucking mess. Will you ever fight in Houston, or are you gonna stay far fucking away?
I got popped in Houston a couple years ago for I passed USADA, but I didn't pass the Texas State Commission drug test because they're zero tolerance. USADA allows up to 150 metabolites of THC in your system. So I passed USADA, but I didn't pass Texas. That was Korean Zombie versus somebody. I forget who, but that was the main event.
Dennis Bermudez, I think, no?
Yeah.
I
was on that card. I got popped. So
fucking
fuck Texas. Yeah. That's what Dom said. We was in the back room. He's like, fuck Texas. That's what I always say.
Reyes?
He said it. Yeah. He's like, fuck Texas.
It's 49-46, bro. That's just fucking insane.
Texas, yo.
Like, and then did you see during the Andrea Lee and Lauren Murphy fight, Joe Rogan like literally fucking called out one of the judges for just smoking on the fucking ground and shit.
There were a lot of bad calls. I thought Mirsad Bektik beat Danny Ige. I'm watching that one live. I'm like, damn, I thought Mirsad won that. I don't have a horse in that race. I don't know either one of those guys.
Right.
I just thought Mirsad won.
What about the Andre Ewell versus Martinez fight? Did you see that one?
Yeah. That one was pretty back and forth. That could have gone either way. So
okay.
I could see if you want. It depends on who you're rooting for. You'll have an argument. But there was another one that I didn't like. It wasn't. Oh, the James Cross and
yeah.
I thought James won that fight. Just the movement, the activity, the volume. I thought he won that fight. He was looking to end it, even with his submission attempts, always looking to end the fight. I don't know how he lost that fight.
Yeah, even the first round, I think all three judges gave it to a guy. That made no fucking sense. I honestly didn't. I was in and out of the room for that fight for the most part. Yeah. But the first round, he definitely won. I don't know how the fuck they gave that up.
Texas. I don't know what to say.
They got good barbecue, but that's about it.
He got some great brisket down there. Let's give him that.
Oh shit. So one quick fan question. With the inevitable matchup of you fighting Francis Ngannou soon, what would you plan to do differently if that were to be?
Well, definitely from the last fight, I wouldn't do anything differently. I had the same exact game plan that I had for Junior, I had for Alistair, I've had for the past 6 or 7 guys. I just got caught, and that
Hmm.
happens.
Yeah,
Dude's
yeah.
got long arms. I was a little bit. I was
And he
in
just
the
swings
range
straight.
that I thought I was. Yeah, he just hucks it, and that's his thing. Like he hucks at you fast and early, so that you don't get time to gauge his range. Because he
Right.
knows he's long, but once you get that range, I'm gonna have to do it what Stipe did. Be a little bit more defensive for the first 90 seconds, get that range, and
Hmm.
then once I start landing, then I'll be able to set up the takedown.
Gotcha, gotcha. What were your thoughts on the Super Bowl?
That was a great game. Um, happy Patrick Mahomes won. Happy Andy Reid finally got a ring.
Yes, sir.
Um, I don't feel bad for the Niners because I feel like they'll be back. They got a D line is nasty.
Hmm.
Richard probably got one more decent year in them. They bring back Emmanuel. Jimmy Garoppolo gets better decision making, just a little bit better decision making.
Yeah.
You know, they could do it again. It won't be easy, but they're definitely a contender in my eyes.
Honestly, I think like I like Jimmy Garoppolo, but I don't think he's like an elite quarterback.
You
You
don't
know?
have to be though. You don't have to be.
Right. Uh,
There's been a few non-elite quarterbacks that have won. You don't have
mm,
Joe Flacco. I think
right,
Joe
right, right.
Flacco had a great run. He had a great run. If Jimmy can just not turn the ball, he don't have to do that. He don't have to do that. Just hand the ball off,
Hmm.
give it to your amazing All-Pro tight end, which is
Hmm.
easy for even your average base level quarterback. Give it
Right.
to the big guy.
Right. Yeah, and they didn't even use their fucking running game like at all,
Uh,
and they had like the best running game in the fucking whole league. It really didn't make sense, but
they put the ball in Jimmy's hand at the weirdest
hmm.
time.
Hmm.
They passed when they should have ran. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah,
Maybe
and
next year.
literally at the worst times too.
Yeah.
Like when the pressure was on and shit. That's what I mean about like not being elite. Like he just the decision making when the pressure was on.
But that's what people don't get. Like, even though you lose, I mean, you didn't gain experience.
Right, of
Like,
course.
like with Dom, he lost, but he gained hella experience. So
Mm,
you're usually good, good athletes or good teams usually build off that experience.
mm.
Win, lose, or draw is
Yep.
an experience. You can build off of it.
Just like the Chiefs, because they lost last year, and they were gonna
Exactly.
come back hard. So
Exactly. And a lot of people be like, oh, well, they couldn't handle the AFC Championship game. How could they handle the Super Bowl? Growth,
yep.
evolution.
Hmm.
People get better. That's
Definitely,
hard for a
definitely.
lot of people to get because they haven't gotten better. So they
Hmm.
think everyone else is going to get better. They don't understand how hard work equals growth.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah,
get
yeah.
that.
Motherfuckers don't even know. um, so the other week I talked to you about how me and my buddies were making like just a random list of our favorite comedy movies and shit, and I asked you to make like a quick top five. I know you've probably been busy, so I
Hey,
already know
I
I
got it
already
off
know
the
it's all
dome
good.
though.
Yeah, yeah. So
I got
if
it
you
off
could
the
give me a
dome.
quick top five off the head, what would it be?
We gotta go number one. We're going Step Brothers.
Okay.
Number two, we gotta go Big Daddy. Number three, uh,
Yeah, it's hard, man.
it is hard. The Interview. I love The Interview.
Oh fuck! I
That's
forgot all about that one,
that was
motherfucker.
hilarious. Yeah.
Fuck.
Number four, um, would you consider Friday a comedy or
Oh, definitely.
yeah?
100%.
Well, Friday, number four, and number five, How High?
Oh, my man, let's go. That's my number
Feel me?
five too.
Yeah. All right.
Where to end the segment, brother, anybody or anything you want to give a quick shout out to?
I always want to give a shout out to all the coaches down at Team Elevation. all the hard work they put into all the guys down there, all the time they take away being with their families and putting energy into us. I always appreciate that. And shout out to my management company, Bollinger Sports Management Group. They've been opening up a lot of doors for me. I really appreciate that and what that's helping me do for myself and for my daughter. So I think that's it. Yeah.
Cool. Hey man, thank you for joining me. I know it's been a pretty busy last 2 weeks and shit, so I appreciate you, making the time for this. Um, Thanks again, man, and I appreciate it.
No problem, bro. I always enjoy being on the podcast.
Definitely, brother. Let's do this again sometime.
But
All right, brother. Take care.
you too, man.